Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video as the title suggests. Today we're making some stew beef, classic stew beef. The weather is changing outside, it's fall, and we're just gonna jump right in. I have some beef in here that I washed multiple times. I have some granulated garlic powder, some black pepper, I have some Maggi seasoning, I have some adobo, and I also have some turmeric. I also have some garam masala that I'm gonna add to that dish. So let's just go ahead and start adding our seasoning. First I'm adding some masala, and that was a teaspoon. I'm also adding a teaspoon of turmeric. I'm adding some black pepper. I'm adding my garlic powder. That's also a teaspoon. I'm adding some Maggi seasoning and some adobo, and I'm just gonna rub everything together. So I'm gonna massage all this in, and then I'll let it sit for 20 minutes before moving on to my next step. To my pot I added 2 tablespoons of cooking oil, and I'm adding some cinnamon, some bay leaves, and 2 cardamom seeds. Since the weather is changing outside, I think it's a good time for us to have like a fall stew. What do y'all think? I think it's an excellent time to have some stew. So adding half of an onion and 3 cloves of garlic. Let's just stir everyone in. I'm adding my beef. So this is what my beef looks like after it has been cooking for the past 8 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and add some boiling water, not cold water please. Okay, that's enough water. I'm gonna cover this, let it cook for an hour, and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys exactly what that looks like. In here I have a half of bell pepper, I have some green onions, I have a half of a onion and some potato, and I'm gonna put that in my stew beef. It's done cooking. Alright, we're adding this to our stew. Smells so good. Guys, this is what you call comfort food on those days when the weather decides to just change, right? So now I've added everything in my pot. I'm gonna let this cook for another 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'll come back to show you guys what it looks like. Also guys, make sure that you're tasting as you go along for additional seasoning that you may need. Maybe it needs more salt, maybe you need to add a little bit more pepper. Always remember to taste your food as you go along. So friends, our beef stew is all done, and watch this. My fork is going straight through my beef. Wow. It is so tender. It keeps falling off my fork. There we go. Here we go. It's so tender. So good. Our stew is all done, and I didn't need to add any more seasoning. When I tasted it, it was just fine. I didn't need any salt, I didn't need any pepper. Everything was perfect.